Hello and welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I know that playing some of these single-player RPGs can be a bit lonely or isolating, so if you ever have those feelings creeping up, feel free to put on this video or any other video I do in this series, and you can consider yourself to be gaming with a friend. What are we playing today? I am going to be playing Starfield, if you can believe that. Where we left off last, I had done an episode yesterday, 13.5 if you will. And that was just kind of since a lot of what we had done recently was narrative focused and very dialogue heavy, there wasn't a lot of, action to go around. And we had that new big iron, the Deadeye, that I just absolutely needed to get using. I had to do it. So I did a mission board quest for the Freestar Rangers, and we had gunned down a couple of outlaws, and now we're back in the frontier. And we should be picking up where we left off on some of our leads on the First Cavalry here. So we're going to see what Wyatt and Sam get up to this episode. I don't know which lead we're going to pursue. I'm going to take a quick look at my quest log here. Well, our quest log. We're playing together. And since it's Wednesday, if you're watching this in the evening, chances are I am up at the game store right now playing Kill Team with JJ. So go down in the comments, wish me luck, say, Josh, I hope you're beating JJ. So we have a couple. Do we want to go? The Red Mile would be fun. I'm going to save that for Friday. I think, let's try Surgical Strike here. Plus I kind of like that name. Reminds me of Kill Team. Wish me luck. JJ's gonna be playing my Phobos kill team, my Space Wolves, my Space Marines. I don't know who I'm gonna play yet. Maybe my Veteran Guardsman. Maybe my Gene Stealer Cult Wormblade. Probably the Wormblade. That Keller morph with the 2 shots. It's hard to beat that expert gunslinger rule. Especially when he's dropping, hitting on 3s, I think. 3-4 damage. Hard to beat. So we are going to jump to the clinic here in Freestar Space. I believe it's in the Narion system. Yeah, Deepala, that's where the clinic is. Once we get there, I'll drop a little lore tidbit on the clinic. At least what I believe is the lore.
The cords are right on the money.
So, quick little tidbit about the clinic here. The clinic was originally United Colonies Starstation that was put in orbit above the planet Deepala. The people of Deepala saw that as the United Colonies trying to annex their system, and they didn't want to be any part of the United Colonies, so they had petitioned the Freestar Collective to join their system. And so the Freestar Collective had mobilized their fleet, and so did the UC, and they kind of fought over that in what was, I believe, called the Narion War. The Narion War, if I remember correctly, was ended when they had signed a treaty stating that each major faction would encompass no more than 3 star systems. The 3 star systems for the Freestar Collective being the Cheyenne system, the Volai system, and the Narion system where we are currently. And the 3 star systems for the United Colonies being Alpha Centauri, where Jemison is, the Wolf system, and the Sol system, home of Earth. Well, Mars now, because that seems to be really the largest settlement they have. And it was a believed violation of that treaty by the Freestar Collective, which is what led to the Colony War, the bloodiest conflict in the settled systems. So why don't we head to the clinic? I've never been here before, but I knew the lore of the place quite well. Let's hail them.
Welcome to the clinic. emergency. Please use priority docking.
Well, that's pretty funny that the Freestar Collective still runs the clinic. Or at least it's in their space. I'm thinking that it's theirs. I mean,
Docking complete.
why would the United Colonies keep it here, right? So why don't we check it out? Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm very burpy right now. And I think I have hiccups too.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
Then I'd hate to see what Sam's flying in. So let's check this out, see what we can find here. I've never been to the clinic, so this is kind of a cool moment.
The clinic's a bit of a legend in the medical field.
Feel free to not elaborate, Sam.
Hello, Captain.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
He looks like he has a
Thanks for
message.
delivering critical
My hands
supplies would be
only.
nice to hear once in a while.
This is the kind of cat that find you in a cave.
You know, if you go out there with no helmet on, your head will totally explode. True story.
So yeah, here's some Freestar militia.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
I imagine you don't have much to deal with here, buddy. Ease up. Let's go to the ranger office.
Worst I usually have to deal with is folks worried about getting diagnosed fast enough. Can't blame them. Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? You know, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Oh, what does he say about me?
Well, now that'd be telling, wouldn't it? It ain't anything bad, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh, I
You
was.
just keep your mind on the task at hand.
Oh, okay. Well, great. That'll save us both time, then.
Yep, I'm pretty well caught up on things.
Evidently.
Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest.
How you doing, old man?
Well, I'll be a dust wrangler's cousin, Sam Coe. Oh, it's been too damn long. Why, Cora must be what, 9, 10 years old by now?
I wish. She's 12.
Almost a teenager? My goodness. And here I thought I had enough gray hairs already. So, are you back?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm just out here to watch the deputies back and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
I see. Well, back to the matter at hand then.
That was nice.
So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Well, she had some kind of urgent medical issue, so I'm confident she's here.
Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, deputy.
Oh, I can't wait to walk slowly behind you.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors.
Who isn't?
Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy
A
here
couple
could
of
use
years
some
on
help.
duty here, and
Came looking for
anyone would
someone
be
who might
qualified
be
to
a
run
patient.
any other hospital.
How does she
in the
expect
What I
us
can
to
do.
get all this done?
Wow.
You and Mr.
Just-
Miller's capable hands. You need anything else?
Well, I'm glad
I'll
that's
be in my
finally
office.
finished. I was starting to worry.
Holy smokes. Fucking 30 people all talking at once.
I'm trying to stay on top of things.
Jeez. Alright.
Anything else?
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Oh, no way.
It's all right. I appreciate
Well.
everything you do.
Huh. Interesting. The person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after?
Former soldier. Her name is Maya Cruz.
The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her?
Bethesda's gonna be like, oh, it's not Maya Cruz. She's here under an alias. Like, it'll be like, Crya Moose. Let's just say... no, not really. I know it required a long hospital stay and sounded pretty urgent.
That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
I'm sure I'm gonna have to go somewhere and push a button.
When you have the time.
Sam, I'm in the middle of an investigation, dog. Leave me alone.
How are things?
You need anything.
Oh, shut
I'm
up.
okay, Dr. Salvato.
One of the docs will get
What
you
about
right
you?
as
How are
rain
you?
in no time.
What is this red? Okay.
Give me just a minute here.
Hanging in there. All good.
I'm glad. Well, I should,
Maya
there's
Cruz.
work to do at home.
Maya Cruz.
Right.
Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
Let's get my hopes up.
Abby, how are you? Everything okay?
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman.
I got a year under my belt and settled.
There must be someone here who fits her description, at least partially.
Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... What's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
Those are the only two you can remember?
Off the top of my head, yeah. That being said, we don't usually have a lot of patients staying here at any one point in time. Most people can't afford it.
Well, I'll talk to the patients.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
Me too.
I'll keep looking, see if I can turn up anything else useful.
No, he won't. He is not gonna spend one more second trying to assist me. Let's take a look-see.
I'm no hypochondriac, but maybe we limit our time here. With all the sick people.
Are they letting just anyone
You got
into
time for a
patients'
quick
rooms
chat?
now?
I'd appreciate it.
Oh my... Sam, you need to stop, dude.
Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're not my attending physician. Get out before I call for security.
I am security, bitch. But I'm gonna say, I'm Deputy Wyatt Holiday of the Freestar Rangers.
I don't know what you could possibly want with me.
I'm just gathering some information. What brought you to the clinic?
Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here. I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents
To
here
New
the
Vegas.
clinic.
Oh.
My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped, but not without damage to my life support systems. By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. I was rescued and placed in intensive care. That was 2 days ago.
Well, is there someone here who can verify that information?
Mr. Miller handled the paperwork. You should ask him.
I think there's more to your story.
Well, the nature of my work requires a certain level of discretion, much as yours does. I've shared all that I'm willing to share with you, Deputy.
We gotta get 6. So let's try 2. I know you're going to tell me eventually. Why not save yourself some time and tell me now?
I don't have time for this.
Okay. I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
No, I can't.
Shit.
Sorry.
Looks like we gotta go big or go home. I've got a narrow window here, okay? Time's wasting.
Not my problem.
Fuck.
I can see that you still have doubts. If you don't believe me, then ask Mr. Miller at the desk. He can verify who I am and how I came to be here.
Well, that's fair. If I can't get anything else.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Hey, just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing.
Idiot.
Even the crimson.
Huh.
This place makes me feel awful cooped up. Oh, I miss having my hands in the soil. Why, hello. Are you here to keep me company? I do hope so. I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down and just chat for a while.
Oh.
They all claim they're too busy.
Well. I didn't know she was just looking for a chat. Well, I happen to have a very talented tongue, miss. I'm a linguist. I'm a logokine. A young John Grammaticus. Oh, and also, don't you think their work is more important?
Taking care of patients isn't just about running tests and doing surgeries. The clinic's a lonely place when you've got nobody to talk to, after all.
Oh, why don't you get a plant? But let's tell her we're here on Freestar Ranger business.
Ranger business? Oh, I can't imagine what for. Unless you're here to track down that no-account husband of mine, that is. You'd think he could be bothered to pay me a visit once in a while, given I've been here as long as I have. But no. All I get is the occasional letter apologizing because he's too busy to run the farm all by himself. So hire some help, I tell him. And then all he wants to do is complain about how my medical bills ate up all our money. Ugh.
Should we maybe, move things along here, ma'am?
Yeah, could we change the subject for a moment, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it terribly boring for you to hear about how I'm ignored and neglected on a daily basis,
Yes.
That's just the problem with people these days. Everyone's got their head buried in a slate. Can't be bothered to talk to a real person. I swear, I'd get more companionship from a robot.
I'm sorry, what was that? What'd she say? Had my face buried in a slate. Look, I need to ask you some questions.
You want to talk about questions, Well, I've got plenty of those. Starting with how come these so-called doctors can't find anything wrong with me? I've got no end of pains. Headaches, sore knees, a sore back, digestive problems, and all manner of other ailments. I keep telling them I must have caught some kind of alien virus. But these fool doctors can't figure it out. I'd had test after test for 3 months straight, and I'm damn near broke from the cost of staying here.
This conversation has gone just so bizarre. I'm thinking that she's probably just turning old. Oh, we've got a medicine thing here. So why don't we just say, you're not my suspect. You're a hypochondriac.
Well, ain't you smart, using them big words? If that's supposed to make me feel better, I got news for you. It don't. I thought the high and mighty Freestar Rangers were supposed to help others in need. Yes, me. I think that sterling reputation's getting a little tarnished lately. Well, go on then. Don't let the troubles of one poor citizen distract you from whatever higher calling you all answer to these days.
That conversation certainly went in a lot of different directions. None of them were directions I felt like going in.
About that last set of reports. Just like
Oh, maybe this guy did find something.
Hey, how'd it go? Did you have any luck?
Not really. I'm hoping you've got some new information.
As a matter of fact, I do. I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more lead for you. Her name's Catalina Rivera. She was rushed into surgery for some kind of emergency procedure. I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in real bad shape. The good news is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. The bad news is that she's a guest in our VIP wing. That area is restricted to authorized clinic personnel. Even I can't go in there.
What can you tell me about the VIP wing?
Think of it as high-end care, with bigger rooms, better food, and more amenities. Cost a fortune, of course. The VIP wing also provides privacy, and that's why only a select few staff members are allowed in.
Well, I thought the Rangers could go anywhere in Freestar space.
Yeah, well, I don't think the doctors here care all that much about where the Rangers are supposed to go. Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter.
Fuck that shit.
Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no visitors without prior arrangement. You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that he keeps a spare access card somewhere in his office. Hope that helps you.
Dude, I'll fucking call a judge and get a warrant.
Alien pathogen we discover is just a little more job security. Well, look on the bright side, right?
Just wondering if you managed to finish those files.
Excellent news, my good doctor. The reports are updated, the last batch of test results are filed, and I reconfigured the database for you.
That's great. Thanks.
I'm sure there's someone else that can help you. Yes, what do you want?
Well, you're the one in charge of the VIP wing?
Yes, that's right. I'm afraid we don't take walk-ins. If you want a room in our VIP wing, you'll need to make arrangements in advance.
Well, I could really use your help. I need to talk to somebody in the VIP wing.
I'm sorry, but we don't permit unscheduled visitors to that area. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit to make arrangements with me. Who exactly are you?
Deputy Wyatt Holliday, at your service. I really need your help.
You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
There's no progress that bureaucracy can't ruin.
Look, I give you my word as a fellow medical professional that I'll be very discreet.
Oh, I wasn't aware. I suppose if I can't trust a colleague, then I can't trust anyone. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
Dude, never. I am the very soul of caution, brother. Let's go shoot some patients. No, just kidding. We are... Well, I mean, we might have to, actually. Ooh.
The clinic's a...
What the... Okay. Oh, God. Josh, why are you... Why does that doctor have a gun on her? Okay, so we have a dead doctor. That's going in the report, for sure. Good thing I can't take any of these healing items. How the hell did they get a dungeon in here? I was expecting this one to be a pretty chill mission. So, that's a lot of something. Certainly not gasoline or oil. What the Okay, so there was a landmine in here, an active turret, and a dead doctor. When was the last time anybody came in here? Is it fair to ask that? Okay, we've got a modified terminal. Well, that's how we know it's a good one. Command override mode. Alright, here's the patient's terminal. Terminal access log. C. Rivera, guest. Okay, this is... Maybe that's where she went? Sakharov? I'm guessing that was what I needed to know. But we got... Okay, we still got to search for clues. So we'll keep... Got some stuff on that terminal. I mean, I'd say there's an important clue here. I mean, there's a dead medical professional by the door. It must have been dead for at least some amount of time. Well, obviously they've been dead for some amount of time, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I mean, is that fresh? Have they been here a couple days? So I'm not entirely sure what kind of clues I should be looking for. Why don't we just follow the map marker? So the clues are going to be in this room, it seems. Is there anything else in this term? VIP amenities? Nope. It looks like maybe a ship was taken out of here. Or maybe it was a vehicle was dispatched to get her. I'm not entirely sure how to interpret that. Oh. Maya. Okay, so we found a slate. Urgent, read immediately. Maya. The Rangers are on to us. They're going to find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. The best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the old asteroid mine of Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through. And if I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor. Major Hull. Good. Sign your name on the thing that's encouraging her to steal property. Very clever. So I guess that's what we were reading in this terminal. That's what Sakharov is. Alright, so we've got a... I mean, at the very least, we've got to report this dead person here. Maybe we'll go talk to... Maybe we'll go talk to one of the doctors here. I mean, does that guy just not go to the VIP area? Should I talk to Ari Miller, maybe?
Always happy to help the Freestar Rangers.
Okay.
All right, see you around.
Got a little bit of a cough. Probably nothing, though.
Interesting that I just couldn't,
Yeah, Ari, I remember when I was a deputy, just starting out. Long time ago. Always good to see another Ranger.
Okay. Wow, oh, they've got a jail cell here. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so you can't report that to anybody, which is a little strange. Actually, really strange that... I mean, I can't report that dead doctor?
It's a grav drive. I literally can't get here any faster.
Oh,
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always by.
that's
Kiosk
cool.
right here for you.
They have a ship services technician and a trade authority kiosk here. That's good to know for the future.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Oh, I know you could,
You need
Sam.
something?
Not sure what you're doing in the cockpit.
Hello?
Alright. Cool.
We're on our own again.
Let's see what we find.
Look at that. A whole new set of stars.
Ooh.
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
Nothing. An Eklund site. Huh. Now, Eklund is the last name of Walter Stroud's wife, Walter Stroud being the kind of financial backer of Constellation. He's from the wealthy Stroud family, and his wife is a member of the wealthy Eklund family. When they became married, their companies merged and formed Stroud Eklund, which is now a starship manufacturer. So this site here, it just says Eklund, so it must belong only to his wife's family, or it's a remnant from that time, an old star station from back when the Stroud and the Eklund families were not married. So very interesting. Okay, so we've got evidence of Heisenberg. Interesting. Some of them blue crystals. We gotta definitely be a little careful. Okay. What? Oh, that must be the name of the ship. Clinic Med Response. Interesting. I didn't... Let's see if we can find Miss Maya Cruz in here. Hopefully it does not.
Start your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I have to warn you, I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Well, that's fair.
If it gets cold enough, your spec can freeze. Not that I know that from personal experience. Alright, I know it from personal experience.
Yeah, I know you want to chat, Sam. She's had plenty of time to prepare, she says. So we're gonna have to bust some ass here, I think. Oh! Probably shouldn't have touched that. Note to self. Do not touch the electronics that are doing that. It's...
Can we talk?
About the crystal?
But a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
I'm thinking this is probably...
Oh, hurts.
Well, that one's on you, dude. I don't know why I picked that up. I really shouldn't be just wasting ammo like this. Alright. I'm I'm like worried this chick is gonna just jump out and start attacking me. I was watching some old, well, yeah, I guess they are old now, some old BioShock videos, man. Some of those early encounters just take me back to my first times playing that game and encountering splicers. Oh, gosh. Those guys were scary. Guys and gals. That was a staple gun. I do not need that. Cool. Where the hell is this chick? Alright. Hard to navigate around here. We're gonna eat some of these foods as well real quick. Just to heal up a smidge. That's good. So I guess we're gonna be going this way. Is that a heat leech? Whoa, what is that? A shard hopper. That's kind of the way they look and the way they sound kind of reminds me of the... Now I may be pronouncing this wrong. Charis in Skyrim. Some of the bug guys you find in those old Dwemer ruins. Maybe Charis. Can you shoot that?
Not by a long shot.
Oh, you can. Wait, does a cutter work on this? Oh, dude, that's way easier. Oh, I actually did not know that would work. That was really neat.
I have located an enemy. I am attacking it now.
Let's reload.
Firing on target. System failure.
All you.
Well, since they're putting a cutter here, I expect they're thinking we're gonna need it. No. Yeah, Sam, I get it.
You can always tell.
Whoa.
I could really bend your ear when you got a
Oh,
moment.
you're doing it right now, buddy. Man, what the hell is this? I'm wondering if there's an option to bring her in peacefully.
Why, but I think this would be a hell of a place for a seance. Knock once if you hear us, spirits. No?
There's like an eerie sound here. I don't know if you can hear that vibrating sound. It reminds me a little bit of Blackreach, which certainly every Skyrim player knows intimately. Ooh. Got a damn Fenris mech here. Mass Effect 2 players know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence that these guys kind of remind me of the Charis bugs, and this place kind of reminds me and sounds a little bit like Blackreach. Which I've seen recently on some stuff that people really seem to hate Blackreach in Skyrim. At least from what I've seen in like recent videos or things where it's popped up. I feel like I'm the only one that like really liked it. But I guess a lot of us, we've all been playing Skyrim since 2011. Everything tends to get a bit cumbersome and overdone. So things that we thought were like truly mind-blowing at the time are probably just like worn out now, which I get. Let's see. Can we get in here? We all know I'm not very good with digipicks, but I will certainly try. Hey! So let's open the door. I'm thinking that this is the only way. Oh, Sam, shut the fuck up, buddy. So I'm thinking that's probably that, whatever that security door is, that's probably the only way forward, so they had to make it a novice. In case there's like a loser like me coming through with no lockpicking skill. That's probably why they threw some digipicks around here. It's smart level design. Guess there's no skeleton key in this game. Yeesh, where's Nocturnal when you need her? Alright, we're gonna have to... We can't scan these for any kind of composition, can we? No, of course not. Pretty sure I just found some udon noodles. Tried some of those for the first time. My brother was here and we went and got Japanese food for dinner. And he had gotten a bowl with udon, and I tried it and I was like, that doesn't taste good at all. Also, I think this is the security door I must have opened somehow, I think. And I just found a way to get through that, so interesting. There was a way outside of having to hack the terminal. But that's cool, now we know that. We have found an interesting side passage through this quest, which is fun. I always enjoy stuff like that, because I just found that naturally. That was just kind of organic exploration. And that is one thing I really love about Bethesda's games. It was something I always enjoyed in Oblivion and Morrowind. It was something I loved in Skyrim as well, for all the hate that game gets from us, what are we called in the community now? Morrow boomers. All the hate that game gets. I've always loved, you know, just kind of finding a random way to get somewhere or do something that you didn't expect, you didn't intend, you didn't even know was possible. Also, I like that they added the eat button directly from there, where you could just press R to consume the item. Much easier than picking it up and then scrolling through your inventory for it. If you're somebody like me, I enjoy the favorites menu that they have, just like they had in Skyrim. Is something I loved. But I just, for some reason, my brain can just not grasp it on keyboard. And I'm pretty sure it's Q, but I just can't get in the habit of hitting that to go through and look through the favorites menu. I just, for some reason, my brain just cannot grasp doing that. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a moron. Well, not maybe. Okay, this is definitely kind of a hard place to navigate. So why don't we head back down here again? I mean, we know we can get back up. Is there a passage I'm missing? It's giving me Vault 22 vibes. Again, another New Vegas reference. Maybe I hadn't done any of those this episode. But I remember playing in Vault 22. And that's the vault that's overrun by the plants and everything. And I remember playing it, not being able to do the thing where I had to blow up the Ooh. Okay, now we're making some progress, I think. Oh yeah, we are. I don't think there will come a time where I ever don't set off a landmine. Gotcha. Ooh. Skill point available. What are we investing in? Can we invest in ballistics? Nope, but we're close. What about pistol certification? We've already mastered it. Rapid reloading. We are getting there. So slowly but surely. I don't think we're hurting for money right now. So, how about we just upgrade boost pack training? Using a boost pack will expend less fuel here at rank 2. So we got a boost jump 25 times while in combat now, but we are rank 2. And that will unlock rank 3 for us real soon. Alright, I think we're making some progress now. This is actually a really cool environment, kind of as far as mines go. I think, and I may be wrong here, I think the inspiration for this, they were definitely going for a Black Reach vibe. If you've somehow never played Skyrim, and never been to Black Reach, obviously, I highly recommend it. Me and my brother, we talk about Black Reach still, you know. The game came out, what, 13 years ago? And we still have very fond memories. Alright, someone's shooting at us. Robots, it seems. Alright. Come on.
Systems. Catastrophic damage.
Wait, your time's coming up.
I'm hoping we'll be able to talk to her.
It'll take more than that.
That is clearly a very powerful turret. Let's get our reload on.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Gotcha. Oh, I should have boost packed while I was in that combat there. Oh. Wow, that is a really cool kind of turret. I've never been hit with a mining laser turret. I don't think I've brought up Warhammer this episode, but I have shot people with a mining laser, because I'm going to be playing Kill Team tomorrow, and my Gene Stealer Cult Wormblade team has a heavy gunner with a mining laser. Zing. Alright, we gotta be smart with our ammo too. We certainly don't have as much as we used to. And are we boost packing in combat? Oh yeah, I guess we are in combat. When there's turrets firing at us and literally hitting us. Got him. Yeah, we got another one. Come on. Let's not go straight to violence. And we're going straight to violence. Well, maybe not.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it.
Why is the First seizing farmland?
Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too.
That's fair.
But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us.
So this is about revenge.
Of course it is! We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No! They did nothing. Nothing! Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit did.
So who hired the First, and why?
I can't wait until you find out.
Well, me neither, so just tell me. Back to the business at hand.
Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway.
The First have a base. Where is it?
Yeah. We've got a base, a good one, too. Spent months of my life getting that place up and running. As for where it is, you're going to have to figure that out on your own.
Well, you seem pretty eager to die.
Of course I ain't. What kind of fool would be eager to die? I'm just not stupid enough to deny what's inevitable. I wish I were. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
Oh, okay, we're gonna talk about this in a second. Let's just say, how has life kicked you around?
I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my faith in machines instead. Wasn't until I came to the First Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again.
Typical sad girl backstory. So I'm not leaving until I get some information about the First.
Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Well, that's not happening.
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest.
Always. But we're gonna talk about this real quick.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Oh, I'm sure you could, Samuel. You've been telling me non-stop today. So she goes, I have a few weeks left, and I'm not spending them behind bars. So you can kill me, or just leave me here. No, bitch, I'm here to arrest. What do you mean I can just... thank you for giving me permission to leave. How does she just get to dictate the terms of anything that happens? And she was clearly in no position to stop me from making an arrest. I'm just saying, bad writing. Well, maybe it's not bad writing. Maybe I'm being overly critical here. I don't know. But I just don't think that she should be able to dictate the terms of anything. She's certainly in no position to do that. I mean, let me know. Maybe I'm being too sensitive, but I just don't think that... I don't think that was very well done. But that's just my opinion, of course. I am but one humble gamer. It's like, I'm so glad that she gives me the permission to leave. Madness. Madness and stupidity. So what do we need to do now? Give the encrypted slate to Alex Shadid. What up, Vasqueezy? So why don't we get ourselves back in the cockpit here?
Ahoy, Captain!
Ahoy. Alright, so this one, I'm going to have to cut this one a little bit earlier than I intended. I usually kind of like to finish these out and kind of finish the mission itself. But we are going to pick up on Friday, giving that slate to Alex Shadid over at Ranger Headquarters. And then we will do the next part to this little investigation here, which is to go to the Red Mile. And hopefully we will be doing that on Friday. I just don't know yet. My schedule is very tight this week, and it has been for quite some time, so fitting in 3 episodes a week has been very difficult for me to do. And I'm hoping, I usually try to be ahead like 2 episodes on it, but I'm just having trouble doing that right now and keeping up with everything I need to do and just trying to have a little free time, because I have had absolutely 0 free time. It's spent doing this, which is fine. I'm just kind of letting you guys know where my head's at. So we're going to call this one right now, and next episode on Friday we're going to be picking up where we are leaving off. And hopefully we'll be learning a little bit more about the First Cavalry here. And likely we'll be talking to Sam Coe at some point, because you may not know, but he could really bend our ear if we had a minute. And I get so annoyed hearing that every 3 seconds. So maybe we'll start off next episode talking to him while we're here on the ship, and then going to see Ranger Alex Shadid. And then we'll hit the Red Mile and meet with the other ranger that is stationed there in hopes of figuring out she has information on, I want to say, Marco's smuggling ring. But until then, if you enjoyed this and you had fun, maybe leave me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel for more. And if you're not enjoying it, leave me a dislike. You're not going to offend me. It's good to know. And if you do dislike it, drop down in the comments and let me know what it is that you didn't like. Did you not like the game? Do you not like my presentation? Or was there something else I failed to take into account? And if you look at these wonderful things under me, there's going to be a playlist where you can follow the story of this year Ranger, Wyatt Holiday, from his earliest days, since he was a miner on Vectera, all the way up to a couple of Constellation missions, and to this moment, this very moment right now. And then there is another video that's the most recent upload. And if you missed the most recent episode we did, which was 13.5, not very narrative heavy, but certainly heavy on action, feel free to go back and watch that. It's not going to add anything plot significant to the game. It was mostly just a quick run and gun mission from the mission board. But more than any of that, I am just so thrilled that you took time out of your Wednesday to game with me today. And I will see you next time in the Starfield.